All right, let's talk about something you've probably seen a million times. Spinning tops, epic battles, kids shouting, "Let it rip." Yep, we're diving into the world of Beyblade. But what if I told you this toy is secretly a powerhouse for your kids' development? Stick around because we're gonna uncover what's really happening here.
You've seen this, right? I mean, if you're a parent, this scene is probably happening in your living room. The intense focus, the excitement, the sheer chaos of those clashing tops. But here's the question we're really digging into today. Beyond all that fun, what's actually going on? What are the real, tangible benefits of letting it rip?
You can just feel that energy, can't you? You've got two players, or bladers as they're called, staring each other down. They lock their Beyblades into the launchers, you hear that countdown, 3, 2, 1, let it rip, and boom, they launch them into the stadium. It is fast, it is intense, and sometimes it's over in seconds. So yeah, it looks like just a chaotic clash of plastic. But that's exactly what we're here to talk about. Because it turns out there is way more than just luck going on in that little arena. We're going to look past the plastic and find all the hidden value packed inside. And get this, we're not just talking about one or two things. We've actually pinpointed 7. That's right, 7 major developmental benefits that come from playing this game. 7 different ways it's helping to shape young minds and build skills they'll use for the rest of their lives. Okay, so let's start with what's happening upstairs, inside their heads. Because every single launch is a pretty amazing mental workout. Let's get into our first section, the blader's mind. So the first big one is strategic thinking. Honestly, you can think of Beyblade as a super high-speed game of chess. Seriously, every single choice matters, right from the moment a kid opens up their box of parts. And this really breaks it down, right? A kid isn't just grabbing the coolest looking top. No way. They're actually analyzing the parts. They're asking themselves these strategic questions like, okay, should I use an attack type and go for a fast knockout? Or maybe a stamina type to try and outlast the other guy? They're thinking about their launch angle, how much power to use, and then boom, they have to make split-second decisions while the battle is actually happening.
All right, strategy. That makes sense. But science? In a spinning top? I know, it might sound like a bit of a stretch, but trust me, physics is literally at the heart of every single one of these matches.
And check this out. Kids are getting this amazing hands-on lesson in some pretty complex physics without even realizing it. They might not know the term centripetal force, but they see it in action. It's what keeps the Beyblade from just flying out of the stadium. They learn that different tips create different amounts of friction, which changes how their Beyblade moves and how long it spins. And they absolutely feel the power of momentum with every huge collision. So what's the takeaway? It's huge! They're learning real scientific principles, not by reading a boring textbook, but just by playing. It's like having a little physics lab right in the palm of your hand. And the brainy benefits just keep coming. Think about it. When their special custom combo doesn't work out, and they lose, what do? They try again. That's perseverance in action. And the whole process of mixing and matching parts to build their own unique signature Beyblade, that's just pure creativity and self-expression. All right, so we've covered the mind. Now let's talk about how these skills actually move beyond the stadium and into the real world. We're talking physical and social growth. First off, a good, powerful launch takes some serious hand-eye coordination. But here's the really big one. Social skills. Playing against other kids teaches them how to be a good winner, and maybe more importantly, how to be a good loser, how to handle defeat and not just give up. They learn about sportsmanship, taking turns, and hey, when they start organizing their own mini tournaments, that's teamwork right there. Okay, and this brings us to what might be one of the most surprising benefits of all. Who says Beyblade is just for kids? Turns out it can be an amazing way to bring the entire family together. I mean, it's not uncommon to see parents, even grandparents, getting right in there, launching their own Beyblades. It becomes this awesome shared activity that creates real memories and strengthens those family bonds, all built around a little bit of fun, healthy competition. Now, to really get the most out of it, a little bit of guidance goes a long way. So first, definitely play in a designated stadium to keep things safe and contained. Second, really try to emphasize sportsmanship over that win-at-all-costs mentality. And, especially for the younger kids, having an adult around to help guide them can make the whole thing way more fun and rewarding. Okay, so as we head into our final spin, let's pull all this together. It's time to look at this toy from a totally new perspective. When you boil it all down, what makes Beyblade so special is that it's not just one thing. It's both. It's a genuinely fun, super exciting toy, and at the exact same time, it's a powerful tool for development. Think about where we started. We just saw a fun, competitive toy that you could customize. But now we know it's so much more. It's a tool that actually trains the brain with strategy and STEM, builds social skills like sportsmanship, and even helps connect the family. You know, there's actually a name for what we've been talking about this whole time. In education, it's called active learning. It's this core idea that the best way to learn something isn't to read it in a book, it's to do it, to get engaged, to play. And honestly, Beyblade is just a perfect example of this in action. So, we'll leave you with this final thought. Maybe it's time to take another look at the toys your kids are playing with. Because what if the most powerful learning tool you can give them isn't on a screen or in a textbook, but is already sitting right there, in the toy box, just waiting for the next battle to begin?